From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for The Horse's Mouth here at my bar, of course, at Tommy Max, where everybody's welcome to grab a seat, grab a beverage, and tell their story. Brought to you by our good friends at YOLO Rum. That's right, you only live once. Chris Budihas is back, our recently retired military man. We're always thankful for his service and for him taking time to be here. And we're going to talk a little pizza. We're going to talk a little exercise, maybe some donuts. They all go together. We'll figure it out as we go along. Right here, let's welcome in the panel. Dallas Mesa is here, and Caleb Reeves from Wild Pie. Hey, fellas, how are you?
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming in. Tell us about Wild Pie. I know you got a food truck, you got a brick and mortar shop, you're growing, you're going into another location. Tell us about Wild Pie.
Yeah, growing like crazy, man. We're just talking about not nationwide yet, but the plan is to get there. We're shooting for 500 stores.
Okay.
We're at 2. So,
you're the chef, I presume.
Director of operations,
Okay.
but I've been known to toss a few pizzas here and there.
Okay,
So yeah,
very good. Now, how are you guys? You guys been buddies for a long time? How'd you go into business together?
So my family founded Wild Pie about 2 years ago, and Dallas has amazing experience in opening up multi-unit. He's a pizza connoisseur. He was, being quite humble about it, but he can toss a dough in 15 seconds or less.
Okay, interesting.
So, it was great to get him on board, and I was kind of working underneath him in kind of like an internship capacity, and he's been training me up. Can toss a pizza to myself now, and we're just trying to grow this thing.
That's awesome.
We'll get the shoulder throws in the behind the back.
That's great. There you go. Like cocktail, but with pizza dough.
We'll get it.
That's great. So it's plant-based pizza.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with? Because I know that's a big thing these days. But how'd you get into that?
There's a culinary group that we actually sourced a lot of things out through. But whenever the easiest way to describe to people, I mean, pizza is the easiest thing in the world. I mean, it's got to be the number one ate food. But what I tell people when we're plant-based is we have 5 meats that are plant-based. The rest of it's pizza. I mean, salad, veggies are veggies. You're not changing the game there.
Right.
Pizza land is so simple. Like I said, you can put anything on top of it. Even people that are pineapple fans, of course. So, but that's the easiest thing to translate it to. But it's like he was telling you, if we didn't tell you it's plant-based, you wouldn't know.
No, right. That's
really
the key, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the secret ingredient.
It's so good.
Per se.
I mean, we've got meatballs, which our owner is a big fan of the meatballs.
Okay.
But,
cool.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. It's delicious.
All right, well, we're going to check it out and just, you can open it up. We'll check it out. Let's welcome in Alissa Farabaugh for Exercise for Donuts.
Yes,
what a great title. Like, work your butt off. You can reward yourself with a donut. It's okay.
Exactly.
Right? Now, tell us about your business.
Yeah, so Exercise for Donuts was founded 4 years ago, and essentially I help women through my 12-week online program called LSF Legacy, and I help them to lose 10 to 20 pounds without giving up their favorite foods like donuts.
Okay, fair enough. Now, is your background in like exercise physiology or kinesiology? And then another, what's your background?
Yeah, so I actually started as an in-person personal trainer about 6 years ago, and once COVID hit, gym shut down, and it was a pretty big mess.
Yeah.
So that's where the online fitness space really started to build up. So I said, that looks pretty cool. So I jumped in on it and then never looked back.
And you're a former competitive
I'm an active
weightlifter,
competitor, actually.
You are current. Mm-hmm. So food intake's huge for you. I mean, I follow these guys. I follow like Jake Cutler on those reels and Sam Sulik and those guys.
Yes.
Just watch what they're I mean, you got to eat. People don't realize you got to fuel that body and then go work it off, right?
Yes, bodybuilding.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great to have you on the show. Chris Budihas.
Hey, sir. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
Absolutely.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
How's the consultant work? This guy just retired, like 35 years in the Navy, man.
Yeah,
Salute.
about 36 years.
Yeah, 38.
In the Marines and the Army.
There you go.
Yeah,
Marines
so,
in the Army. Thank you.
I couldn't make up my mind. So, life's good. So,
good.
Doing some consulting. Got my own business, Guardians Fortress. So, we're in the digital risk assessment space to reduce workplace violence and violence in schools. So, our digital risk assessment will assess K through 12 schools, colleges, churches, and also hospitals. And we're looking to grow that out in the other areas. So we know that this is a problem in our society, so we're attacking it However, I do like pizza and I like working out.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I'm sitting on this panel with these people.
Yeah, and a donut on occasion.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, when's the best time to eat pizza? After a workout or before a workout?
This at
Or both?
24/7.
Whatever.
Great
Doesn't
answer.
matter. But like with the plant-based, so does that?
So our meatballs that's our highest protein
Okay.
intake. I don't. Do you remember what it was? Like
42 grams for 6
Yeah.
meatballs, like
So-
for a full serving.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
definitely get your macros
So
in.
soy and pea protein's kind of the base, but yeah,
Okay.
you can load up on them. For
All right,
sure.
so your food truck is located where?
Anywhere you want it to be.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
where is it today?
Jack Beach and Hodges today.
Beach and Hodges,
We've got
okay.
an event coming up on the 9th that will be out and about with at a country club actually. So
What country club? Go ahead and plug it.
Jack's Country Club. Actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and then where's the brick and mortar?
Beach and Hodges, Walmart side facing
Okay,
Target.
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Yep.
And then you got another one potentially coming down the road or in the
It's
works?
Northwest, 84 feet from the stadium in
Yeah.
Gainesville. So it's prime spot.
All right, all four of you are entrepreneurs in your own right, and I love
Yes, sir.
entrepreneurs. What's the biggest challenge? What would you say being an entrepreneur?
Staff probably is the best thing.
Finding the right
without,
people.
Without the people, you're not
Yeah.
you're not doing anything. So
Okay.
people is always going to be the number one.
Okay,
Yeah,
finding
to
the
me-
right
to
people.
me, right people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you say, Caleb?
I mean, for us, specifically for Wild Pie, but also just in entrepreneurship, just brand awareness, getting the name out there. You know, people see a new pizza place, hop on the scene, and it's like, oh, another one. And it's just kind of having the platform to talk about how we're doing things different. You know, a lot of people think with plant-based food that you have to make a compromise for taste or some such, or you're trading off something because you're picking a healthier option.
Yeah.
But as you can see there's no compromise.
I'm gonna eat some pizza. I tell
Yeah,
you what,
knock
when
some
we're
out.
done. Alyssa, what would you say? What's the? And by the way, how can people find you again, please?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Exercise for Donuts.
Okay.
Website is also exercisefordonuts.com.
Okay,
So
perfect.
just remember that.
Okay. What's the most challenging being an entrepreneur for you? Do you think?
Most challenging thing about being an entrepreneur, I think just in general, is especially the first couple of years when you're growing, is understanding that you're going to be doing a lot of work and not getting results for a
Okay.
little while, and understanding it's a long-term game, not a quick fix. So you really have to have a passion for what you're doing to
Yep.
be a successful entrepreneur.
I agree with that. Chris, last word. What do you say?
Yes, sir. So guardiansfortress.com. Check
Yep.
us out.
There you go.
Our biggest challenge has been market penetration and getting the message out. I mean,
Okay.
when we talk to folks, you know, obviously workplace violence and then active shooter incidents gets people attention, but they'll follow through as part of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're very cheap compared to our competitors. You know, take action before
Nice.
some event happens. So.
Fantastic. Well,
Yes,
thanks
sir.
for being here. Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
guys. Make sure you check out their great profiles and this conversation and many, many others. Just go to dailynewsnetwork.com. I told you pizza, donuts, and exercise would all come together. A little bit of beer to wash it down. That's what we're going to do. So until next time, stay safe out there and be cool. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Even though we do have two different liquors, it's still one name. It's YOLO Rum, and at the end of the day, it's how you feel. And YOLO Rum, you only live once, and that's more prevalent. That's becoming more prevalent as far as the attitude and the mindset with how people live their lives. And it's not about how it used to be as far as people doing dumb stuff out here. It's more of they're understanding the value of their life. And if we can bring that presence of the meaning behind life and what it means to fulfill whatever you need to fulfill in your life that makes you feel enjoyable about what you're doing, that's what YOLO will bring out as well.